Hi everyone, welcome back. Let's try and fill some bottles with our bottle filling machine. Bottle placed, I select 750 ml and then I click start. Bottle filling. There's an overflow. What really happened? I selected the wrong bottle. Let's try and avoid this by introducing automatic bottle detection. Let's get started. Kindly subscribe if you've not done that already and also press on the notification bell. This way you will always be notified whenever I upload new videos. Okay, so I have this industrial infrared sensor. This is a PNP type. These are the cable: brown cable for power, blue for negative, and then black for the return that is going to our PLC input. I've created a slot on our bottle holding frame. We have the existing sensor right there and then a hole for the industrial sensor. Okay, I take off one of the nuts, okay, and then position it in the provided hole. Okay, I fasten it up and secure it with the nuts. We can see that you can adjust to various bottle size. Okay, now this is our 750 ml bottle. Now let's test whether it will be able to block the sensor. Okay, great, we can see that it's blocking it perfectly. That is the bottom side of our system, and then look at the upper side. We have the existing sensor also there. I take it off. We can see that sensor and then this very one. Okay, I position it back. So when the two sensors are activated, we know that we are filling a 750 ml bottle. Okay, this is a 500 ml bottle. Now let's position it and see whether it will be able to touch the down sensor or not. You can see that it did not, which means we'll be able to detect that as well. Alright, this is the circuitry. We can see that there is an additional sensor, which is the industrial infrared sensor, which both has inbuilt receiver and then transmitter as well. So in this sensor we have the yellow cable being our output, the red cable being our 12-volt supply, and then the green cable being our ground. Okay, now we move on and look at our logics. We now need to introduce an additional sensor. This is going to be our second sensor. I click on the plus and then change this sensor description to 1, and basically we can now move down our logic and then introduce the new logic. We need to use a selector to be able to select which time frame we'll be filling the bottle with. Okay, so we have input 0 and then input 1 as well. Let me resize it. Okay, position it correctly and then introduce the inputs. This is our first sensor. I position it correctly and then need to introduce our second sensor as well. Okay, this is our second sensor, and then we need to connect them in series, because when all of them are activated we can now select the value at input 1, and then when it's not activated we will be able to select value at input 0. Okay, so now we'll put the 750 ml time at input 0. So I copy the time max. Okay, so I paste it now, and now need to select it as an output. So I go to and select an output. Okay, I can now wire it to the output of the selector, and now introduce the values that I will be introducing, the selector will be picking. So first is our 500 ml bottle, which is 11 seconds. I copy that and then paste, and then need to change this one to our 750 ml bottle, which is 16 seconds. Okay, that's the one done, and then I wire to the input 1 and then input 0 respectively. Okay, I can now click on the upload button, and we can see that I'm having the new interface now. Okay, so now I introduce my ports, my IOs. We can see that all the IO selections are there, and then I'm using Modbus, so I need to activate Modbus, change the ID to 1, and then now it's done. I can now save my changes, go to transfer, and then click on download, click on upload to start the upload to the board. Uploading done. I can now close this very one and then switch to my logics. That's basically the UI. Okay, that is on the Raspberry Pi. I click on the UI icon so that I can open the UI. Okay, automatically by default it will select the 500 ml bottle, and then when I place a bottle, we can see that automatically this one is 500, so we have the 11 times selected. I change the bottle type, bring the 750 ml bottle, position it, and we can see that the time has automatically changed to 16. Okay, when I click on start, we can see we are filling the 750 ml bottle. We can see that it has been able to fill perfectly. Okay, we move on and then introduce a new bottle, that is our 500 ml bottle, and then the time still remains at 11, which is our 500 ml bottle size. We click on start, start filling, and it's able to fill it perfectly. Great. And I take it off and then reintroduce the 750 ml bottle, and it automatically changed to 16, and then I click on start to start again. Filling goes on perfectly. Great. Viewers, in this part we've been able to introduce automatic bottle detection in our projects, and it's working indeed perfectly. Okay, so we move on now. I take it off and I introduce the 700 ml again to see how repeatable the system is. It's able to detect the 16, and then I start filling again. Great, it has been able to fill perfectly. Our system is indeed working, automatically detecting the bottle size. See you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.